Hey girls, I wanted to make a tips and tricks video for you for mascara. You might hate my tips. They might not work for you, but they work for me and I thought I'd share them because they could be so useful and could cause you to have less misery or frustration with your mascara. Obviously I have my mascara. I use rose water. This has been a miracle. This was my newest thing to add to my routine and it really changed things. And then I also, my base coat, I use Maybelline Define-A-Lash. I really like the wand with this one. Some people don't use a base coat, but I do. I always have this guy handy, my brush and lash comb, and I don't use it, you don't have to use it every day, but when you need it, you need it. So anyway, I start with nothing on my lashes, of course, and I start with a base coat. But if this is not a brand new tube, I take 1 squirt of rose water and go right on the wand, okay? And after I do that, I put it back in the tube and I kind of swirl it around. Then I come back out to the first eye and I will do 1 coat, thin, not too much, okay? So then I'm done with that base coat and I come to my gel. By the way, I don't open both of these guys at the same time. I have them both, but I don't have them both open to where my tubes have a chance of putting this top in this one and then messing it all up. So anyway, I go to the gel now. And if this tube is not brand new, I like it to feel like it's brand new and I like to have the gel thin. Squirt 1 squirt of rose water on that wand, put it back in the tube. Don't pump it, but swirl it around. Then you'll come back out and it's thin. I wipe off any excess that I see and then I will do a coat, okay? And I kind of push up and that's what I do. So then I take my fibers and I take them and I'm pumping out because I don't want a bunch of fibers to come out. I don't want a big wad. So I get that to where there's not many on it and I do see a little clump, so I'll get that off. You don't want clumps. And then I'll roll it on my hand. And then I go upward. I don't concentrate a lot down in this area. You can do that if you want, and that'll give more volume, but you wanna go upward. You don't shake, you don't do any of that, but upward, okay? So then I wait 30 seconds, and I'm just working on one eye right now. 30 seconds has gone by. I go back to that gel, thin coat, pushing upward and swooping upward. You can go behind, and then, you know, I push back up. So then there's that other coat. I do 2 coats normally. So here comes the fibers again. I do the same thing, in and out, and then swirl it on my hand and up, 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 up. At that point, I let this eye rest, okay? I'm letting that one dry. And I do the same thing to this eye. I do my base coat, I do my gel, and sometimes I will spray another squirt of rose water because I like it to be thin. That's just when I go to that next eye. And then I'll do the fibers. And then I wait 30 seconds, let it dry, and then the gel, then the fibers. So that's that second coat. Well, if you remember, I still have fibers on this other eye. I will go back to that eye with the gel, and I will go up, okay? So, okay, and then you can add fibers one more time, whatever. Lastly, I do sometimes end with this. I don't know why. I just do. I don't know if I feel like that seals it better. It's just been something I've done. It could just be a habit, but you might try that if you don't like to end with our gel. Now our gel has helped my lashes to grow. This has Uplift Serum in it. My lashes have gotten longer because of this. Now the old mascara, the 3D regular, did not have Uplift in it. This one does. So that definitely has helped me. So anyway, this has been the biggest help because it makes my mascara last longer. It makes that gel last longer. Why? Because when it started to get clumpy in the past, I tossed it. That's not economical. This stuff, 1 squirt in that tube, not in the tube, but on the wand, has made a giant difference. It has made my lashes longer, less clumping, less frustration. So anyway, that is my tip, and now I will show you my secret for curling and making my lashes go upward. So anyway, here we go. Hey ladies, what is the tool that I use to curl my lashes? It is right here. Yeah, it's not the lash curler. My lashes naturally go upward. I don't have a lot of luck. I pinch myself normally with the lash curler, but I do have friends that their lashes naturally point straight outward. So if yours are like that, you will definitely need the lash curler, and you can still use this. So I've already done one eye, but the way that I do this, I turn it on the coolest setting and on the lowest speed. So for me, that is this. And then you just put it right up to your eye, and you will watch your hair blow and your lashes go upward. And sometimes, like, I'll push the cool burst and then let it go. I really feel like this pushes those lashes more upward, and I get more of a lift. So that is my trick. You might hate it or you might love it, so you might give that a try.